I love Nepal, its landscape, and its people. This is my home. The mountains bring lots of work from tourists, yet in much of the country there are no roads.
The electricity we have is unreliable.
Last year, when Nepal was devastated by an earthquake, I felt a need to give back to the community where I grew up.
With the help of a generous international group led by adventurer Lily Libecki, the dream is about to become a reality.
We just arrived in Lower Khumbu and we're going to start heading up towards Everest, and as we are trekking we are going to stop at some villages and towns and install solar energy and give them computers and huge humanitarian project.
Once we realized that even a year after the Nepal earthquake, a lot of these rural villages don't have the reliable power. We're super stoked to bring some renewable energy, some charging capabilities to the people.
After a flight from Kathmandu, a bumpy four-wheel drive, and a 2-day walk, we have finally arrived in my village. Our first stop, the hospital where I was born.
So it's one pharmacy, one waiting room.
We are on the roof of the Karakol Hospital. We just repaired the sunroofs for them, which is really nice because there were a lot of holes. Once we get these set up, this will go down to a Yeti 1250 with full power for the hospital.
Spending this day with the amazing people at the Karakol Hospital and just really realizing, what a luxury power is. If somebody's here giving birth and the grid goes down right now, they have no lights. Everybody is just so stoked. All the locals are kind of flocking in to see what's going on here.
All around the world, I'm getting to meet kids who have such a different life experience than me. We are learning so much from each other.
Seeing Lily teach the young monks how to use the computers was incredible because they were just beaming with joy. And then we had the older monks looking in and they were learning how to use the software, and they got it right away. They were in different programs.
Just getting it done. It's really cool too because we've got some of our local guys here have got the process down and they're pretty much doing all the work now. His house is just right down here, so they can help maintain all the panels, and it's as much of a give back for them as it is for us because this is his local monastery.
As we walk towards Everest Base Camp, we are installing equipment at 12 locations, including 5 monasteries and 3 schools.
The schools especially have been really humbling and moving, and they're so excited to see us. We've had just these elaborate and long welcome ceremonies.
When we first arrived, they put together a huge show.
And there were hundreds of kids with smiles and joy and dancing and celebration and welcoming us.
Each one of them came to us either with bouquets of flowers or beautiful leis and draped them around our necks and said namaste to us.
It's been fun to watch our team from the United States get to know the people of Nepal, mostly through an exchange of giving.
The people I've met in Nepal have just been some of the nicest, most humble people. They really don't have much, but they give a ton.
When you give something altruistically, at the same time you're also receiving something.
I know I received a bigger gift than I could possibly give. And I could see that in my daughter, and I can see that in the entire team.
As we finish our humanitarian goals, now it's time to continue our trek up the Khumbu Valley to visit Everest Base Camp. So as we started to hike, we saw this beautiful summit, this snowy mountain, just beautiful, glorious mountains, and it's what I was dreaming of seeing when we came here in Nepal.
We're slowly getting higher and higher, passing the little villages with chickens and cows, all the gardens growing their crops, all of the beautiful people. And these people carrying well over 100 pounds on their back, just slowly going up the trails, delivering their goods.
Along the way, we stop in Pangboche to receive blessings from Lama Geshe.
When you sit to pray, you always think like, may I be like a Buddha and be helpful to everyone, be good to people, including all the animals. You will have good life and be like better in the next life as well.
Oh yeah.
Lama Geshe seems to live by his own words. His peaceful chants and joyous laughter inspire us to have compassion, do good, and be kind.
Just had a beautiful spiritual blessing from one of the lamas up here at the high mountain. He reminded us just to spread joy rather than not. And it was a great reminder for, I think, all of us to just spread joy, be happy, to be grateful before anything.
After leaving Pangboche, the landscape along the trail begins to change as we climb higher.
And now as we're trekking up, there's giant glaciers and mountains and boulders and rocks everywhere.
We're about 17,600 plus feet, and now we're in kind of the cold, frozen climate. The first time I saw Everest, I instantly was taken back because of the history. You know, the stories you hear of what people do and what has happened up there. The Khumbu Glacier carving for infinity. You know, the Everest route going up the Khumbu icefall. You can hear the glaciers creaking and moving. You can hear these little slides into glacial pools. We all kind of had this moment of silence. I feel like we were all very blessed to even make it to that camp. What an incredible team. What an incredible moment of joy.
It always feels good to reach Everest Base Camp, but I am more proud of what our team has accomplished along the way. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened.
A little bit of light can go a long way, and happiness never decreases by being shared.
Nice.